To my channel, Coin Lady, and thank you for returning. Bitcoin has recently emerged as a major political issue in the United States. The purpose of this film is not to advise you on who to vote for or how to trust political statements or advice. However, you must acknowledge the change that has taken place. Every US presidential candidate worth their salt needs a crypto policy. We've made great strides. Nothing like that has ever happened before. This is a new asset class that is on the periphery of the market. Now it's as commonplace as the topic itself, the political struggle between Harris and Trump over cryptocurrency. In a race for the crypto industry's backing, former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris are taking different approaches and making different promises, all of which could affect the trajectory of digital currencies in the United States. You can bet that the future of cryptocurrency will look very different depending on who wins the election. It's inevitable that we'll witness both of their stances, but one thing is certain, the tides are turning. This country is going to have clear laws. Those things aren't actually relevant to this election. New rules are about to be implemented. How exactly will those rules be structured? That is the true stake here. The campaign of Vice President Kamala Harris has lately made strategic approaches to prominent cryptocurrency firms, such as Ripple Labs, Coinbase, and Circle. In my opinion, it's not a coincidence in the slightest. It has been. I overheard Brad Garland mentioning to everyone that Kamala Harris could be worth looking at. Her policies can be completely at odds with those of President BYP. They will diverge dramatically. This represents advancement. But will these policies be beneficial or not? That is up to you to determine. I am a voter. A goal of this effort is to repair ties that were damaged during Biden's presidency. I wanted to know what's at the center of this. So I asked Mark Bagel. The enormous, failures of FTX, Celsius, and Terra Luna, which cost investors billions of dollars, are the main cause of all this animosity towards crypto, in his opinion. A lot of the enforcement activity was really prompted by that. Now, I'd say that a lack of solid rules and investor protections contributed to that, and that someone made an incorrect calculation. The fallacy that we should regulate cryptocurrency sensibly rather than assault it. The story continues by saying that her campaign advisors have told her that she wants to make sure consumers are safe and that the market is stable, all while making sure the Bitcoin business can develop. Here is the deal. I want all parties involved to compete for our interest in meeting the demands of the cryptocurrency market. I'm not on a particular side here. It is my wish that the parties involved will get down and negotiate. However, she must express herself clearly in this matter. You can't take her seriously, after all, she is a member of the Biden-Harris administration. If her staff just meets with Coinbase and Ripple, we need clear, well-considered remarks. Plus, she'll be held responsible for the animosity we've experienced, and it's her responsibility to help you escape from this mess. People perceive the Democratic Party as anti-crypto, and with good cause. That has been the party's stance for the past 3.5 years. The industry has simply been the target of relentless attacks. Rather than waiting for your team to initiate contact, you should make it a top priority to establish your crypto policy. Because their counterparts across the political spectrum are actively engaging in the same thing. But previous President Trump's backing for the cryptocurrency industry has been more outspoken and direct. Trump has changed his mind about digital currencies, now saying the US should adopt them so it doesn't lag behind China and other global competitors. Many are of the opinion that Trump has been anti-crypto in the past, just look at his words. Consequently, according to Michael Saylor, Michael Saylor said that Bitcoin was useless. His thoughts on the topic are now visible to you. Adoption functions in this manner. There was internet skepticism that it wouldn't be significant. Every one of us eventually comes around. Of course, the flip side will experience the same thing. The question is, do Democrats understand? Is anybody in Harris's team or in the administration aware that this is the perfect moment to change course and give some real consideration to how to govern this industry? Your past actions are irrelevant to me. Right now, how are you planning to tackle this field? One of President Trump's many promises is to turn the United States into the global leader in cryptocurrency and a center for Bitcoins. Development. Trump promised to fire SEC Chair Gary Gensler on his first day in office, citing the agency's many lawsuits against cryptocurrency companies as evidence that the Obama administration's regulatory policies are stifling innovation in the sector. On the other hand, the Republican candidate has made his intentions clear. What will he do to improve things? You know what? He's going to fire all these ineffectual, distant regulators. Industry behemoths like Coinbase, Ripple, and Circle may be meeting with Harris, as far as I am aware. Okay, I see. It would be a good thing for you to do, actually. People who have been personally affected by her administration's actions, the crypto voters, need her to address this issue because it is very essential to them. What plan do you have to resolve this? How do we proceed? Is it today? Recently, Senator Cynthia Lummis accused Secretary Janet Yellen of having an effect on the Biden and Harris administration, along with Senator Warren. That is correct. They have been essentially establishing the tone for this government. It's a chain-linked assault on cryptocurrency. Today, there is something also noteworthy. Evidently, the government has now transferred $2 billion worth of seized Bitcoin that they have been hoarding since the Silk Road investigation, when they confiscated this enormous Bitcoin hoard. What the fuck is happening? They intend to sell it off soon. Is it an effort to cast Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in a negative light because President Trump supports them? What the fuck is happening? At the moment, nobody believes what they see. As a Democratic candidate, you must assuage their concerns. Here is my advice: cast your ballot for the candidate of your choice, for whatever reason that may be. Still, we'd like to exert pressure on both camps. When formulating policy, it is essential to keep in mind our requirements. Everyone should be on the same page on this. We want reasonable restrictions, not a lawless wasteland, since the cryptocurrency business has the potential to bring a lot of investment money, a lot of employment, and the United States. Having that is something no one wants. We're con artists gone crazy. Unfortunately, that's the result of the present strategy, but aside from that, it's important to note the shift. A crypto policy is now a need for US presidential candidates. This proves, once and for all, that we were correct. The future is here. We are prevailing in this technological and economic battle of the future, while the likes of Gary Gensler are suffering greatly. In my opinion, the stage is being prepared for a successful fourth quarter of 2024. We should experience a pleasant bull run with substantial growth until 2025. There are a lot of variables at play here, including global geopolitical tensions, economic concerns, and so on. No one can know what the future holds. However, I do believe that the crypto industry is poised for substantial growth in the near future, as well as development that is more sustainable and grounded in actual business and utility. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I'll see you later.